Welcome, ladles and jelly spoons. Welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Well, it ain't going to be every Tuesday because I couldn't afford that. So let's just call it welcome to our one-off Tool Time Tuesday. Just bought something very, very interesting. Something I've always wanted. Never really needed, but always thought of them as being handy. Wasn't very expensive. I'll go into all the detail in a moment. I'll just show you what it is that I've got. Feeling the weight of it before I've even unwrapped it. Well, it feels okay. I had a few doubts with it. Let me just show you what it is. Okay, so in any of my videos, if I think there's something that may be of something that needs clarifying or clearing up, that I think I preempt what someone's going to ask, I try and include it in the explanation. And a few people say I waffle on. Well, of course I waffle on because there's lots to say. But what I have found is sometimes it's pointless, absolute pointless, because the little trolley that I bought is just for light. Just, it folds away, goes in the van, hidden somewhere, and when you need it just to move, I don't know, a plant pot or something, or some kind of large box, anything. People were saying it's not going to be very strong, and if I put flags on it, it'll break. Of course it'll break, it's not for that. So that said, the reason why I'm saying that is, this what I bought now is not the most expensive. Now, I will stress, and I do stress, and I'm going to repeat myself, try and buy the best you can. If you've got a machine or a tool that does a certain job, and it has different models and different sorts of sizes and makes, I would always try and get the most powerfulest and the quickest and the best one, because you've always got the power there to use. That said, it's only what you can afford. That's obvious. If you can afford it, get the better one. But also, to explain what I mean there as well, whatever you're going to buy the best of, make sure you're going to use it, because it's no good getting the best, powerfulest drill to go through concrete if you're just going to cut grass all day. So it doesn't make sense to buy the best if you don't need the best. And that's why I'll do videos and explain about the best tools that I've tried to get, or this is one of the best you can get, or anything like that. And I'll stick to my guns with that. But like the trolley, like the hose, and like this as well, they're not everyday used items, so I don't need the best. And this is just more or less not a trial, because I do need it at the moment. I'll explain why. But I haven't gone and got the best. I've got one that I think will do the job, and if I use it often, then I'll replace it and I'll get a better one and a stronger one, and probably the best you can get. Let me show you what it is. I hope you understand all that. Quite excited, really. Why have I got a hand winch? Why didn't I get an electric one? The pulley came off me ride-on mower when I was cutting the graveyard, and it, it wasn't working. I had to call Paul from Green Grass to come and get me. We both pulled it out with rope. I'd have been stuck, and then we had to load it on the trailer, sorry, and because it wasn't working, again we used a rope. Fair enough, we did it, we got it on, but that was with the help from Paul, and I wouldn't be able to do it on my own. So I was just thinking, if it ever happened again, or if the mower got stuck in a field or anything, if I bought an electric winch and it was tied to the trailer or to the van, excuse me, I wouldn't be able to use it in a field or anything like that. So I was thinking, I want a manual one, a hand winch. So I was looking on eBay, and the prices varied. And like I say, I don't even know if I'm going to use it or not much. So this one, I've purposely chose one, which someone might prove me wrong, but that seems sturdy enough. I chose one with a belt rather than a steel cable. At first, let me just be careful because this is a glass table. Just give me 1 second. So at first, I was looking at them with the metal, what's it called? You know, I can't remember what it's called. So yeah, the wire, and then I saw this one, and it comes with like seatbelt material, which I think if it snaps, you don't want to be winching something and the tension on that wire, if it snaps, it could take your head off. Whereas this could snap and it will just flop. So that's that. This is the first time I've took it out. I did open the box, that's it. So I don't even know. This is separate, and I guess this comes off. Again, I'm guessing. But it's not rocket science, I don't think. So my idea is I'm going to be using this tomorrow. I actually, honestly, haven't got a clue here. There's no instructions with it. I should imagine. It's one for one way. No. Okay. At this present moment, I'm just showing you the winch. So I'll just spend some time and just see. I should imagine that's how it goes. But about the winch. So what I'm going to do is somebody's fixing my ride-on. What we've done is we looked at the belt that came off, and it seems to be something's jamming off the hydrostatic fans at the top, and it seems to be knocking the belt off. So it's got to be more than what I can do, really. It's got to be stripped, and he's going to have a look for me. So I need to load the ride-on mower on, and that's what I'll use this for. So this video now is just to show you me taking it out the box, and what I'll do is when I use it tomorrow, we'll see if it comes in and is worth its rent in the lockup. But up to now, I think it looks fantastic. I'm made up with it, and that's why I've got a hand winch. So also if I'm taking a tree or something down, I think you get, was it 21 feet on it? It will probably say somewhere. I think it was about 21 feet. $10 meters. So 30 feet. 29 feet. Sounds great. I mean, you could tie this to a tree and then to something you pull. Anything. It's just going to be handy. So that's it, guys. Join me in it'll be a minute for you when we're using it to get the ride on and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, it's going back. Right, so we're at the unit now, and we've got to get this mower onto that trailer. So what I'll do is I'll reverse the trailer, pull it down here, and then obviously try to winch it on. But I'll have to clean it out first because it's got plenty of stuff on the back. So I'll move all this junk out the way, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, it looks like daylight here, but I'm afraid it's not. It's quite dark, but we've got the street lamps and we've got the lights on. So I've positioned this, so I'm going to drag it, hopefully, up onto the trailer. And if it doesn't work, you'll see it first time, right in front of your very eyes. Not happening. Everything looks fine. I've just screwed this on, bolted it on, so that's on nice and easy, nice and tight, sorry. Again, this probably needs to be kept on here. Let me just try and get this light on a sec. Okay, that's better. It'll go off in a second though. So this really needs, there's holes underneath here, so it needs like bolting on somewhere or attaching with something. At the moment, I haven't got anything to attach it. I'm going to play it by ear, and what I'm going to do is drag it, and if it doesn't work or gets pulled, snagged onto this, I'll turn the camera off and I'll think of something. But what we're going to do now is just literally feed the line through, and we'll take it from there. Now I'm not sure if there's like a freewheel way to do that. I'm going to have a look at it to try and get it out pretty quick. Yes, there is. There's this little thing that you turn. This puts it right or left, in or out. And then if you've got it in the middle, it can just freewheel. I think the handle does spin round. But at least you can do it. And we've got it attached. Jesus Christ, where did this just come from? I don't even know if you can see that. Absolutely like a blizzard. Shit! Jesus! Now then, if this doesn't work, you'll see me fail right in front of me. Handy. Let's give it a whirl. Right, with a little bit of ingenuity, we got there. So, what we had to do was build this plank. So, it obviously works, but it just needs something. I can't carry the bloody big plank around with me. So, it's on. Job's done. That was just so easy to do. Love it, absolutely love it. Well, as I was winding, I was thinking this is just no effort whatsoever. Very, very happy with that. Well, home now, and glad to be home and showered after that. I don't know where that came from. It's like mixed between hail, rain, sleet. That was cold. Yeah, absolutely made up with that winch. £21 it was. Just got it off eBay, and like I say, there was some data. I didn't know if I was going to use it, didn't know if it was going to work. It could even break on the next use. But up to now, the way it felt and everything, the weight of it, it feels great.
I will have to just think of some kind of adaptation. It's not the fact that I can't fix it to the trailer or anything. You know, a quick release I need. I don't want it fixed permanently. When the handle turns, you need it to be away from the body of whatever you're fixing it to. I'm sure I'll work something out. I worked it out then, but I don't obviously want to take a 6-foot plank with me. So all in all, great little bit of added bit of kit, a bit more to the arsenal. I've got it on, and obviously I'll get it off tomorrow morning, drop it off, hopefully get that fixed, and then I can go in the shed and in the unit, and I know it's there. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope it's been of interest. If you've got one, let me know. If you've used one, let me know. If you've got an expensive one or an electric one. An electric one would be fabulous for doing what I was doing, but not if you wanted to take it off-site, or on-site I should say, off the van, and you're in the middle of nowhere. You just don't know what you're going to use them for, do you, until the time comes. So, see you on the next video anyway. Thanks very much for watching.